Hey, this is Raulh of Please Act Right. Listen to Muhammad Ali on how a woman dresses.
If I want my wife, why don't I want everybody to see my wife? What's private? What's mine? Everybody looking at her. Why should she walk around all nude in all of these design clothes? Her breasts is out. She's on the beach wearing clothes that show more than her panties when she go to bed.
Now that was back in the 1970s, and he didn't get a lot of flack for saying it. But now listen to Felicia Rashad saying the same thing just recently.
You know, you came up in an era, Miss Rashad, where dignity and grace were everything.
Something has happened in popular culture. You know, and I don't mean to be critical, and I hope young ladies listening don't take this as personal criticism, because I don't mean it that way. But you're young queens. I'm taken aback when I see on a college campus young women dressed in strips of clothing. But more importantly than that, no man wants his woman to be out like that. Right?
And the modern women went all in on her, even when she said she didn't mean it in a disrespectful way. Now, check out this video.
Is it insecure of a man not to like or want you to dress sexy in order for you to be his wife?
What's sexy?
What I got on.
Can somebody please explain to me why so many of these modern women nowadays want to dress like a tramp while in a relationship and then call a man insecure because he doesn't want her dressing like a tramp?
Like what I got on right now.
Oh, let me, I gotta get a good look at you. Let me see, where your shirt at?
Now this is what she calls sexy. A jacket on with no shirt on and her breast showing, looking like she's headed to her job at the strip club.
Kitty, what do you think?
Yeah, let her have it, Kitty Rose.
I think that sometimes some of y'all women really don't understand how territorial men are. It's different if you were covered up, but baby, you got tape on. So yes, of course, a man who knows how men are going to look at you, knowing that there's going to be men who are going to be predators or going to pursue you, he's right for saying that. That's not meaning that he's insecure, he's territorial. That's a man's nature, and that's absolutely okay.
And we're also protectors, because we know there are certain males out there that will do anything, including taking you against your will.
It's your responsibility as his woman to understand his nature and to also have boundaries with yourself, knowing what you are exposing yourself to.
Exactly. And the fact that she has to tell you this is disturbing.
I'm gonna say this, I'm gonna be quick. I'm so glad I can have conversations with my husband, because I asked him, we had a deep conversation. I said, what is it about women that will make you not wife her? And the first thing he said, the way she presents herself.
Bingo! If you present yourself like a hooker.
That's coming from a man. Men will tell you that if you dress provocative, they're going to see you as an object. Stop calling men insecure. That is their God-given right to say, I don't want my woman to present herself out here, because not only is she a representation of me, she's a representation of herself.
Any woman that's comfortable dressing like that, hey, do you. But don't be surprised if the guy that you're interested in doesn't want to date you because of the way you dress. There was a young lady who expressed interest in me back in the day, and I graciously told her no, and I didn't think that she and I were a good match. She asked me why not, and I told her, I don't like the way you dress. Because she dressed like the young lady in the video. Her response was, oh, you just worried about what other people think. So I responded, if you say so, and I just walked away. I'm not about to argue with you about how you dress. If this is how you want to dress, do you. You just ain't doing it with me. And fellas, that leads me to this young man who's responding to the same young lady.
If you don't want the woman with her titties out, don't f with her. What I mean, fam, is this a woman out there who present herself in such a way that you'll be attracted off the rip. Like, you'll see her and be like, okay, that's the one. Not, man, if she closed her blouse up just a little bit and maybe stopped wearing heels in the club, even though I'm in the club looking at her and I'm attracted and it's the reason I'm about to shoot my shot. All I'm saying is, fellas, we got to stop being goofy. Because often, like, we let the lady say, oh, you can't change no man, you can't raise no man. You can't change none of these neither. You're not insecure for asking a woman who be having her titties out to put them up. You goofy.
My sentiments exactly.
You asking women who been in the club every weekend for the past 4 years to be something different. That's a little dumb, don't you think? Whole time it's women who be at the crib, who be at the fabric store, covered up, still just as conservative as you want, but you don't be there, Nick.
Okay, saying you want a wholesome church girl who doesn't go to the clubs, but you in the club every Friday and Saturday night hitting on half-naked women. Make it make sense.
Matter of fact, while she at the crib covered up, yo, still fitting to be in the club. Quit playing. I get that, like, the ladies got their things, they got their gripes, they got their that they be f***ing up with whatever, what have you, but we not tight enough to call them on certain, you feel me? We got to check the predatory thinking and ways within our circles before we start talking about how women dress, G.
Exactly. If you don't have your stuff together as a man, you can't tell her she needs to have her stuff together as a woman.
Because it's way too many of us that look at women as objects regardless of what the f*** they got on, and you don't check that with your man. But you want to check a woman, you feel me?
Yep, I'm seeing too many comments of women saying that the men are coming into their lives and they don't have their finances together. Meaning just spending all willy-nilly on nonsense. Fellas, if you don't have your finances together, you're not ready to be in a serious, committed relationship. Nor are you ready to tell a woman what she needs to do to get her stuff together. Which leads to this video. There are men out there who really have their stuff together. Ladies. But they keep running into women who don't. Ladies. There are some women out there who keep saying they want a man who is emotionally intelligent. I don't think a lot of these women truly understand what it means to be able to rock with a man who is emotionally intelligent. So I'm going to let Miss Kitty Rose explain it.
Do you ladies feel like women are seriously ready for emotionally intelligent men?
Kitty, what do you think?
Okay, let's talk about what emotional intelligence comes with before we even get into this conversation, okay? We're talking about you wanting a man who is tolerant, who regulates his emotions, who also knows how to manage your emotions. But you're also talking about a man who knows how to navigate his sensitivities and everything else when it comes to that. But you have to consider that an emotionally intelligent man is good at cutting people off when he sees that your sensitivities bring too much reactivity.
And will cut you off in a heartbeat the minute you start with your nonsense.
When he sees that you cannot regulate your emotions, when he sees that you have a low tolerance, this type of man that you are asking for is a man who will walk you out the door in a heartbeat if he feels like you are disrupting his peace. If he feels like there's any level of disrespect, because there's a lot that comes with emotional intelligence. So if you asking for that, you got to come with the same level of emotional intelligence as well.
Thank you.
Okay? That comes with a number of factors. So if you are a woman who knows that even though you may be sensitive to certain things like criticism, rejection, because you're not always going to be accepted. Sometimes he's going to bounce back. And sometimes he's going to say, I don't agree with your opinion. Sometimes he's going to say, I don't like those thoughts. Sometimes he's going to say, I don't like the way you speak to me. If you're not ready for that, don't be asking for an intelligent man.
Truth is, in my humble opinion, at least 90% of women in Western society are not ready for an emotionally intelligent man. Why do I say 90%? Look at the number of women in Western culture who simply refuse to admit when they're wrong. The number of women who won't take accountability for their actions. The number of women who can't control their emotions when they get into a disagreement with their man. The number of women who say, I don't have to listen to you, you're not my father, no matter what the conversation or the issue is about. The feminist movement has trained women in the West to go against a man no matter what. And seeing that so many Western women have fallen for it, there are very few women left that will be able to function with an emotionally intelligent man. And that's the God's honest truth. So for all the men out there who are emotionally intelligent and still open to dating women in Western culture, I just have 2 words for you. Good luck. Hey, somebody had to tell you, and I love you, so it might as well be me. Don't forget to subscribe and click that notification bell to get notified when I post a new video. I post a new video every week. And in the meantime, will you please act right? My name is Raulh. See you in another video. So if you enjoyed this video, check out one of these 2 videos right here. I'm sure you'll enjoy them too. And if you like, you can visit my channel. I have plenty of videos there. Go ahead. Don't be scared.